Did you know that soaking your rice before cooking can significantly reduce its phytic acid content and make it easier to digest? Yes, that's right. Soaking rice is a simple yet crucial step that can greatly enhance the nutritional value and digestibility of this staple grain. It's not just about making your rice fluffier or reducing cooking time, it's about transforming your humble rice into a healthier, tastier dish. Stick around to learn more about this fascinating process and how it can elevate your rice dishes. So why is soaking rice so beneficial? Let's delve into the science behind it. When it comes to rice, it's not just about what you see on your plate. There's a whole lot more happening beneath the surface, and it all begins with a good soak. Now you might be thinking, what's the big deal about soaking? Well, it's not just about making rice softer or reducing the cooking time. It's about enhancing the nutritional value and digestibility of the grain, making each bite healthier and more satisfying. Let's start with phytic acid, a naturally occurring substance in rice and other grains. While it's not harmful, phytic acid can bind with essential minerals like iron and zinc in our intestines, making them less absorbable. So by soaking rice, you're helping to reduce the levels of phytic acid, allowing your body to absorb more of these vital nutrients. Now let's talk about starch. Rice is rich in starch, which is a type of carbohydrate. But when we consume too much starch, it can lead to a spike in blood sugar levels. Soaking rice helps to break down some of the starch, reducing the overall carbohydrate content and making it a healthier option, especially for those watching their carb intake. Aside from the nutritional benefits, soaking also improves the texture and taste of rice. It softens the grains, leading to a fluffier, more palatable result post-cooking. This can make all the difference in dishes where rice is the star of the show. But here's the thing, soaking isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. The duration of soaking can vary depending on the type of rice, as can the temperature and pH of the water. So it's important to know your rice and adjust your soaking method accordingly. So it's clear that soaking rice is more than just a traditional practice. It's a science-backed method to make your rice healthier and tastier. Ready to give it a try? Let's move on to the next segment where we'll discuss the importance of water pH in the soaking process. Now let's talk about the role of water pH in the soaking process. You see, the pH level of your soaking water can significantly influence the effectiveness of your rice soaking. We are aiming for slightly acidic water with a pH level around 5.5 to 6.5. But why is this so? Firstly, the slightly acidic environment helps to further reduce the levels of phytic acid in your rice. Remember, phytic acid is that pesky substance that inhibits our body's ability to absorb essential minerals. By reducing it, we're making our rice healthier and more digestible. Secondly, the acidity activates enzymes that break down starches. This means that your rice will cook up to be fluffier and lighter, which can really enhance the texture of your dishes. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how do I achieve this optimal pH level? Well, it's easier than you might think. One simple method is by adding a little lemon juice or vinegar to your soaking water. These ingredients are readily available and they can easily adjust the pH level of your water. Just a squeeze of lemon or a dash of vinegar can do the trick. But be careful not to add too much, as we don't want our rice tasting sour. Different types of rice require different soaking times. Let's break it down. The variety and processing of the rice grain significantly influence the soaking time needed to achieve optimal results. Let's start with brown basmati rice. This variety is a whole grain, meaning it's packed with more fiber and nutrients than its white counterpart. Because of its denser structure, it requires a more extended soaking period, typically between 6 to 12 hours. This lengthy soaking time allows water to penetrate the grain, softening the bran layer and reducing the cooking time. On the other hand, white basmati rice, having had the bran layer removed, requires a much shorter soak. A period of anywhere between 30 minutes to 2 hours will suffice, leaving you with fluffy, aromatic grains ready to be cooked to perfection. Long-grain white rice, a favorite for many dishes like pilafs and fried rice, necessitates a soaking period of roughly 30 minutes. This short soak helps the grains retain their shape and keeps them from sticking together, ensuring each grain is separate when cooked. Moving on to short grain rice, commonly used in sushi or risotto. This type of rice benefits from a 1 to 2 hour soak. The soaking process helps release excess starch and gives the rice a stickier texture after cooking, which is what you want in dishes like sushi. Next is black rice, also known as forbidden rice, which also needs a 1 to 2 hour soak. This variety is high in antioxidant properties and gets its signature black-purple color from a pigment called anthocyanin. Last but not least, we have red rice. This nutty-flavored high-fiber rice requires a 2-hour soak. The soaking helps soften the grains and reduces the cooking time, preserving the nutrients contained within. Next time you cook rice, refer to these soaking times for optimal results. Remember, the key to perfectly cooked rice isn't just about the cooking process itself, but begins with the all-important step of soaking. So let's make the most of our grains and give them the soaking time they deserve. Now, we'll demonstrate the soaking process. Imagine a bowl of rice, any variety of your choice. The first step is to rinse your rice. Rinsing removes any surface impurities and excess dust from the grains. It's a simple but crucial step that sets the stage for effective soaking. After rinsing, we move on to the soaking stage. Remember the importance of your soaking water's pH level? This is where we put that knowledge to use. You'll add enough water to fully submerge your rice, then introduce an acidic element. A splash of lemon juice or vinegar should do the trick. Ensure the rice is well immersed and let it sit. The duration of the soak depends on the type of rice you're using. From 30 minutes for long-grain white rice to up to 12 hours for brown basmati rice, the soaking time varies. This is where patience comes into play. Remember, the longer the rice soaks, the more phytic acid is broken down, making it easier for your body to absorb the grain's nutrients. While the rice soaks, you'll notice the water gradually turning cloudy. This cloudiness is a visual indicator of the starches being released from the grains. Starch reduction not only makes the rice healthier, but also contributes to a fluffier texture once cooked. After the rice has soaked for the appropriate amount of time, it's time to drain it. Draining removes the starchy water, leaving you with rice that's ready to be cooked. This soaking process, while simple, has a profound impact on the quality of your cooked rice. By taking the time to properly soak your grains, you'll enjoy rice dishes that are not only delicious but also nutritionally enhanced. As you can see, the process is quite simple, but the benefits are immense. You've now mastered the art of rice soaking, a technique that will transform your culinary experiences. Whether you're cooking a simple bowl of rice for a weekday dinner or preparing an elaborate biryani for a festive occasion, your soaked rice will ensure a healthier, tastier result. Remember, experimenting with different types of rice and soaking durations can lead to exciting discoveries in your culinary journey. So don't be afraid to try new things. After all, cooking is as much a science as it is an art, and you're now well equipped to excel in both aspects. So whether you're a novice cook or a seasoned chef, we hope this demonstration of the soaking process has been enlightening. Incorporate these techniques into your kitchen routine, and you'll notice a remarkable difference in the quality of your rice dishes. You'll also be providing a healthier option for you and your loved ones, and that's a win in our book. So go ahead, soak your rice, and unlock a world of enhanced flavor, texture, and nutrition. Happy soaking. We'd love to hear from you. What's your preferred method for soaking rice? You see, there's a world of rice soaking techniques out there, and every single one brings something unique to the table. Perhaps you've tried adjusting the pH of your soaking water before? Or maybe you're more of a traditionalist and stick to the basic soak and rinse method. Whether you're an old hand at this or a total newcomer, we want to know. Sharing experiences is how we all grow together as a community of food lovers and cooking enthusiasts. So if you have any questions, tips, or even some interesting anecdotes about your adventures in the world of rice soaking, we're all ears. Your input is valuable to us, so don't hesitate to share in the comments section below. We hope this video has shed light on the importance and benefits of soaking rice. We've taken a deep dive into the science of rice soaking, understanding how this simple process can significantly enhance the health benefits, taste, and texture of our everyday meals. We learned that soaking rice is a crucial step in reducing phytic acid, a natural substance that can inhibit our body's ability to absorb essential minerals. We also discovered that the pH of our soaking water plays a significant role in this process, with slightly acidic water proving to be the most effective. Moreover, we explored the specific soaking times for different types of rice, from brown basmati to red rice, and how these times ensure that each type of rice is optimally prepared for cooking. We even got to see a demonstration of the soaking process and how the water turns cloudy as the starch is released. It's clear that a little bit of time and effort can go a long way in enhancing our home cooking. So why not start experimenting with these methods in your own kitchen? Try soaking your rice with adjusted pH water, play around with different rice varieties, and see how these techniques can transform your meals. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful cooking tips. Happy cooking! Thank you for joining us in this deep dive into the art of soaking rice. We've explored the science behind soaking, understood the importance of water pH, and learned the perfect soaking times for different rice varieties. With these tips and techniques, you're now ready to enhance your culinary creations and serve healthier, tastier rice. Remember, cooking is an art that thrives on experimentation, so don't shy away from trying new things and tweaking these techniques to suit your palate. There's a world of flavors and textures waiting for you to explore. If you found this guide helpful, or if you have any further questions, don't forget to check out our other videos. We've got a treasure trove of cooking hacks, tips, and recipes that can elevate your kitchen game. And of course, subscribe to our channel to stay updated on new content. Until next time, keep experimenting and keep cooking.